Hey fam, it has been quite the week in the news. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome is getting fined, Davido in more woman drama, and Unilag gives students 5 MB of data for examination. Oh my god, guys. My name is Jay on Air. This is a brand new episode of What Happened This Week, and I'm super giddy to dive right into the stories this week. Ensure that you like, you comment, and subscribe. Now, if you've been following the news since when COVID-19 started, you know that Pastor Chris Oyakhilome of Christ Embassy, Love World, has been in the news a lot, for saying COVID-19 is not true. The deep state, is coming together, to bring this together. It is all a scam. It's fake and yada, yada, yada. I went on to talk about 5G being something put together by the state, and then even went on to say that the COVID-19 vaccine is just a means of the government to put nanochips in human beings, to control them, and that people should not go to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, this has been going on for a while, but Pastor Chris in the UK is actually getting fined by Ofcom. Now, Ofcom is a regulatory body in the UK. Now, they are fining Love World Television, owned by Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, for basically peddling unsubstantiated claims about COVID-19 and the vaccine and all of that. Pastor Chris has been going on and on for a while, and when I saw this news, to be honest, I was super excited. But I feel like he's only getting fined £125,000. That is about 65 million naira. That is still not a lot of money, because we know churches make way much more than that, even in a month. I feel like something much more, should be meted onto him, for doing something like that. This is just my personal opinion, because it's just going to keep on saying a lot of things. Now, this is happening in the UK. What is the Nigerian body, NBC, what are they doing to ensure that, because we are very religious people in Nigeria. We just take what our pastors say and we just, follow it hook, line, and sinker. So what is the NBC doing to ensure that, things like this are not just getting broadcast, to people in Nigeria? Let also not forget, you understand that, Pastor Chris had his global day of prayer sometime over the weekend, and then the church said they had about 5 billion people watching the program all around the world. When we have about 7 billion people in the world and only about 2 billion are Christians. So I don't think you want to take for fact a church that sort of lies about stuff like that. I'm just saying. So shout out to all the University of Lagos students, man. I know you guys are writing examinations. Shout out to you. I hope your exams are going on well. But that is not what I'm here to talk about. Your university gifted you guys 5 MB of data for your examinations. What can 5 MB do for you? You know what? Let me read the text message that Unilag so joyfully sent to the students, to let them know that I've given you guys 5 MB of data. Dear students, you have been gifted 5 MB of data from the University of Lagos for your online examination. Who came up with this? Who came up with this? 5 MB cannot even do anything for you. You can't even get on WhatsApp with 5 MB. In fact, if you have 5 MB of data on your phone, you're not go they go. You gotta stay buffering. Anyway, this got a lot of reactions online, and you know what I do? I bring the reactions to you guys. So I'll be reading out a couple of tweets that caught my attention. Amaka_X says, at least Unilag gave their students 5 MB. Babcock that promised us data for online class since we still haven't gotten it. Engineer_Siri says, Unilag gave students 5 MB for online exams. 5 megabytes is the thought that matters. Another person says, Unilag legit sent 5 MB to students for online examinations. A whole 5 MB in this tight economy, that is huge. University of first choice for a reason, fam. And the last one I'm going to take says, so the Unilag management with all their big heads gathered and decided for all the online classes, course materials, online tests, and online exams. Let's not even calculate the YouTube videos I used to teach myself, that 5 MB would cover all that. Nah, you can't make this up. Laugh out loud. What I'm just going to say to wrap this all up is Nigeria is just like a reality TV show. I feel like if somebody gets a camera and just places it in, designated places, the kind of content that you get on camera, because I don't know how you give people 5 MB to do what? You may like. Anyway, I'm just over this story, to be honest. So guys, Davido's assurance song that he sang for Chioma is beginning to look like a scam. In fact, not beginning. Over the last couple of months, has been a scam, shall, from one woman drama to another. Now, a US-based escort called Darling Nikki has come out online to say that Davido did not pay her for her services. Now, she's an escort, so obviously, you know what they do. They escort and they, get down. So anyway, she comes online and says she was recommended by a friend to Davido. They did what they had to do. Davido had a great time but did not pay her for her services. And she said, when she reached out to Davido, Davido said, all his cash app thing wasn't working, so he couldn't send her funds, but yada yada, that she should still come through, that it would sort her out with cash and all of that. And then she said, hold up, man, I'm a sex worker. This is my money. I don't need your cash. I need you to pay me, because that is how I know that you respect me. A lot of drama. Now, people obviously went online and started finding out, this girl's Twitter page is quite interesting. I will not be giving you guys a Twitter handle because I don't want people to get spoiled. Anyway, let's not forget that earlier on in the month, Davido, Davido had been in the news over being with a new girlfriend, Maya Yafai, as they were seen kissing and holding hands and all of that and all of that. And then Chioma went on to trend at #1 because, we all know that she's Davido's assurance. So what really is happening? I don't know, man. All this woman drama and Davido, this might end up being like a Two-Face 2.0, having like 6-7 kids. I'm gonna shut up at this point and go before the 30BG gang comes for me. Now, for a minute now, Quavo and Saweetie have been in the news, for breaking up and all of that and all of that. But anyway, on the 30th of March, a video surfaced online of them having an altercation, which many have interpreted to be domestic violence. Now, in the video, you could see that they were both struggling for a particular luggage. Now, Quavo pushes Saweetie, and then she falls down, and then she's down in the elevator, and then he keeps glancing at her, and then when the elevator opens up, he walks out, and then she follows limping. This is what we can decipher from the video. Now, what is pretty interesting about this is that the Los Angeles Police Department has seen the video and they want to start an investigation, and they want to speak to both parties separately to determine if this is a case of domestic violence. Now, if you don't know Quavo is, a member of the rap group Migos, and Saweetie is a city girl giving us jams. This breakup is just really messy at this point, man. I just feel really bad for both of them. I feel like when you're done with a relationship, you want to be done. You don't want anything dragging you back. But if this is a case of domestic violence, I totally agree. This should be investigated. The police should do something about it, and whoever is at fault, Quavo looks like he's at fault though, should, get justice meted out, to him. So, let's see how this pans out. Anyway, shout out to Oga Tinubu. We're not sure which age, whether I'm 69, I'm 79, I'm 89, Baba, how can you? Anyway, Tinubu was also in the news, apart from the age situation, but also for saying that, 50 million of Nigerian youths, should be put into the army to, deal with the insecurity situation in Nigeria. Now, his media team have come out to say that, that was a mistake that he made. What he actually meant was 50,000, not 50 million. And that not just the Nigerian army, but into the different security agencies, that is the police, the army, the NDLA, the FCC, and all of that. But I don't know. I feel like this is just damage control. But anyway, shout out to Baba 80, 90, 60, or whichever one you are these days. Alright guys, in the movie space, Prophetess the movie by producer Ni Akimolayo, his first movie in 2 years, is out in cinemas now, and it stars the amazing Toyin Abraham. Now, she's fantastic in the trailer I've seen, and I feel like it's a good film movie. You might want to go out to check it out with friends and all of that. It's about a prophetess. And Ni Akimolayo says he grew up in the White Garment Church. So this is him, bringing his childhood sort of to camera. So this is pretty interesting for me to go and see. I love that we're telling these kinds of stories in Nigeria. So you might want to go check out The Prophetess in cinemas right now. Okay guys, for music, let me know what albums or what songs you're listening to right now. I want to know, because I really want to, spice up my playlist. Let me know in the comment section what songs and what albums you're listening to right now. My favorite song in the entire world is Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Giveon and Daniel Caesar. Now that is the #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 charts right now. It's such a gorgeous song from his album Justice. But let me know what songs you're listening to in the comment section. Okay, Hey people, that's a wrap on what happened this week. My name is Jay on Air. Follow me on all social media platforms at J_on_air. I'll be back like I never left next week. Ensure that you share, like, subscribe. Tell everyone about this, our beautiful growing community, because you know it's about to get pumped up. I don't even know what that means. Bye-bye.
When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you